Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because y'all, this is seriously, like, without a doubt the best Forever 21 haul I've ever like purchased or showed you guys. And I mean, I don't do it like a ton. I did one like fairly recently, but it's just like fall clothes I'm just a sucker for, as I feel like a lot of us are, between like shackets and boots and all the things. But also I am gonna be spending a lot of postpartum in the fall. Like my baby, if y'all don't know, I am very pregnant right now. My baby is due in like the, I don't know, early in October, so fall time. And I live in the South, so we still kind of get to have like fall weather through a lot of the winter as well. So I'm kind of just like getting excited. I mean, I'm loving being pregnant and I love the maternity style, but I'm also kind of getting excited to kind of like go back to dressing a little bit more normally, like maybe being able to wear jeans and, you know, things that aren't maternity related. So I'm getting super excited for fall fashion. I'm always really excited for fall fashion, but particularly this fall, the fact that I'll be able to probably wear things that I haven't been able to wear for a long time. I'm super excited. So obviously none of this is maternity because Forever 21 doesn't sell maternity as far as I know. Kind of went with stuff that will work now, but also will work later, which is why I'm really excited about this haul, because this is stuff that will it's definitely bump friendly. And I did a try on, by the way, so y'all will see the bump all up in all the try on portions of this video. But also these things will work with a bump and without a bump, which is what makes me really excited about them. This is like my best haul ever. And the problem is that I got like a lot of stuff. Like this box is ginormous. Got a lot of stuff and spent a lot of money anticipating like a good chunk of it going back, but I don't think I'm gonna want to return like any of it, which is kind of a problem because I got a lot of stuff. But it is so good. And like I said, if you are not pregnant, this is all like super still applicable to you. This is just like a general haul, and it is like my best fall haul like to date. I'm so excited. So y'all are going to love this stuff. Hopefully I'm able to link all of it. Forever 21, like when they sell out of stuff, they just take it off the website, which is kind of frustrating. They don't just like leave it on there and have it listed as sold out, and then you can get like notifications when it comes back in stock. Like they just delete it. So I'm hoping I'm still gonna be able to link a lot of this stuff for you. I'm really excited. So without further ado, if y'all want to see like the best Forever 21 goodies that I have ever found, then just keep watching. I will just start really quick with my necklace. This is like the only non-clothing item in this haul, but it's just this little S necklace. I'll insert the clip of me wearing it so you can see it a little bit closer up. Obviously that's my initial, but I really like this because it's kind of almost like bamboo looking. I don't know exactly what it's meant to look like, but it's got just really cool texture, and obviously it's gold. I wear like a ton of gold jewelry. Pretty much gold is what I wear for the most part. In terms of like my main jewelry, all my like standard studs and my nose piercing are silver, and this is a really nice gold. It's like really good quality. This was on a really good deal. I think this was like $3.50, but it's really nice. Like it's heavy and it feels really good. I've worn it the last couple of days and I'm obsessed with it. It's good for layering because it has like, you can do it really long or you can do it a lot shorter, and you can obviously layer up necklaces with it and have this kind of be like your main statement necklace. All of this stuff honestly feels so much nicer than Forever 21 quality. I feel like we've sort of come to expect Forever 21 to just be like fast fashion and like just trendy, so much so that the quality is also trendy in the sense that the stuff isn't gonna really last or hold up. But lately, like for the past couple years, honestly, I feel like Forever 21's quality is incredible. I have quite a few bracelets, necklaces, like a lot of stuff from them, and it's all really good and holds up really well. So I'm obsessed with this necklace. Like I really love it. And next up I have a couple of sweatshirts. I got this one in particular because I probably haven't mentioned this many times on my channel, but my dad's whole side of the family is from Montana. So all my aunts, uncles, cousins, grandma, everyone from my dad's side, they're pretty much all in Montana, like in that area. So when I saw this, I got really excited because you don't really see Montana like shouted out on a lot of like clothes. I feel like it's always like Colorado or California, you know what I mean? So this says Big Sky Country, Montana, and then it has Helena, that's the capital there. And I just thought it was kind of cool. It's sort of not like retro looking, but I don't know, kind of. I feel like it almost looks like the kind of thing you would get at like a souvenir shop or something, like if you were actually there. But I also really like this brown color. It's just such a different shade than I feel like you usually see in a lot of like sweatshirts. I just think it is so cute. I actually have this in extra large though, and I'm glad I did. The other one I'm going to show you all I got in a large, and even though my belly is quite big right now, I feel like this just runs a little small. Or maybe I'm just used to clothes running oversized at this point, where this just, maybe this is what a normal extra large would look like, but because all the clothes I buy are oversized already, extra larges are usually like really big. So I don't know if this just runs a little small or what, but I would definitely suggest, like, unless you like a pretty tight sweatshirt, which I feel like none of us want like a fitted crew neck sweatshirt. Size up like quite a bit. On my bump, it's pretty tight. I think postpartum, it'll be like a really comfortable amount of oversized. It's got like a really nice soft fleece on the inside. I also really like how it's like orange and light blue. I feel like it's just an interesting combination of colors, like the brown and the orange and the light blue. It's just kind of different. I love it specifically because it's Montana and that place is like kind of special to me. I love visiting Montana. I haven't been in a while. This other one is actually kind of Montana-y as well, which is kind of funny. This is Yellowstone National Park, which is in Montana as well. I think Yellowstone, does it go into like multiple states? I don't know, but Yellowstone is definitely in the same area. But I really liked this sweatshirt because I love, this is a more trendy color, like a more typical sweatshirt color than this brown, but I love this like nude sand color. And I like the font, again, it's kind of retro looking with the font, a little bit kind of like washed and vintagey looking. I love this one. I like that it's kind of neutral and simple. Kind of looks like your dad's sweatshirt or something, don't you think? Just looks kind of older, like something he would have bought years ago, and now it's kind of getting old. And I just like the whole vibe of it. Like I said though, this one I got in a large instead of an extra large. This is definitely pretty tight on the bump right now. It's still like definitely a comfy size, and it will definitely still be big on me, but I just like my sweatshirts like really comfy big. Plus I don't know about y'all, but I pretty much like live in crew neck sweatshirts. This is probably one of my favorite things in this whole entire haul. I'm so excited, and I'm glad that I got the size that I did because I think I considered sizing up in this, and I'm definitely glad I didn't. This is gonna be one of those things that's gonna just be easier to see on me as holding it up. It's not gonna do it justice like it deserves, but this is, I don't know, this is not a shacket. I don't know, I feel like we've started using the word shacket for like everything. This is definitely extremely Free People-esque. I feel like a lot of Forever 21 stuff is that. They have really good Free People dupes, but this is just kind of, it's sort of a cropped style jacket, but it has that reverse fleece kind of vibe, which if y'all saw my last Forever 21 haul, which I will link up for you guys, I have a lot of really good Free People dupes in that haul as well, and a lot of them were this reverse fleece kind of style where it basically looks like it's inside out, like even with the seams and everything, it just looks kind of like it wasn't like made correctly. But this one has elbow pads, which I think are just the cutest little touch, and I love how it's just got like kind of the raw edge on it, and then little buttons on the sleeves are kind of like cinched in a tiny bit. And I love this color. It's just such a pretty like super neutral taupey. It's almost like kind of a pinkish leaning taupe, like it's got a pink undertone. I love these little like flat pockets. They're just like literally a flap. They don't button, they don't do anything, but they are so, it just adds such a cute like super casual, looks like it's not really done being made. But I love how this fits. It's just like kind of cropped like I said, but not like super cropped, like not up to like your rib cage, but probably hits like where your high-rise jeans would hit. But it's nice and boxy, but not in an unflattering way. It just looks really casual and like just very effortless. And the fact that it's such like a neutral color, I mean, you can literally layer this up with graphic tees, tank, like you could wear this with literally anything. I just love the whole vibe of this. It's extremely soft. I love that even the button section kind of have this like raw kind of exposed seam as well, and it does have like kind of a little floppy collar, and it just has that super slouchy vibe that I feel like we're all really into. This is the kind of thing for like fall and even like the early winter in the South. This is kind of all you need, is just a little something like this layered up over whatever you'd be wearing in the summer pretty much. That's one of my favorite finds from this haul, and I did get a small, by the way, which I think in a lot of this stuff I sized up, but in the small I think that was a really good move because it is so boxy and oversized that I think a medium would have been like really a little too big. So definitely stick with your normal size. This is definitely something I sized up, I think just a little bit in. Yeah, I got a medium in this, and this is like not the most exciting thing in this haul, but I love it. It's just like a zip up hoodie. It's really like nothing crazy exciting, but I love the like kind of acid washed, like vintagey, like mineral wash, whatever you want to call this. It's just kind of a washed out look. So it just looks again like kind of old and kind of worn, like it's got kind of faded in the sun or washed a bunch of times, but it's such a unique, very fall color. I definitely don't have any zip up hoodies. I probably don't really have any clothes in general in this like, I don't know, kind of orangey gold sort of color. I really like it. It's definitely unique and different. It's just got a terry cloth inside. I did get a medium like I said, and I feel like it already is a bit oversized, as you can kind of tell from the try on, but I'm glad that I sized up to a medium. I think a small would have not giving me as much like length and slouchiness as I like prefer. And I wear these a ton, just big giant zip up hoodies, because I'm always just throwing them over my workout clothes to like run errands and stuff like that. It's the perfect amount of layering to just add a little bit of warmth in like the fall time here in the South. Next up, this is like a true shacket. I really like this one. It's not like very unique. I feel like this, you can probably get something like this from a lot of places, but this is just a black and white plaid flannel shacket. The outside is like a flannel feel. It's very like soft and smooth, almost kind of like a brush. It's really soft. I like the pattern. It's just obviously black and white, but it's kind of got some texture, like it's a little bit faded and darker in some areas. It does have a little button on the cuff. The only problem is the inside of this is not it's not soft at all, honestly. I don't know if I would consider it scratchy. I'm not super sensitive to that texture, but I know some people are very sensitive to that texture. So if you are, I don't know how you would feel about this. You'd probably want to wear long sleeves. I wish the inside was as soft as the outside. Otherwise, I think it's really cute. I got a size small in this, so I did not size up in this one, and it does fit still. Like even with the bump, you'll be able to tell it still fits really well. It's still like a nice amount of oversized. It's still like nice and long, and honestly, it just feels really nicely made. Like it has a good thickness to it and a good weight to it. I feel like it's a really nice jacket, and I feel like this is kind of like a standard shacket if you're looking to like kind of put a few into your wardrobe. This would be really easy to pair with everything because it's just black and white. So I mean, despite the inside texture, I really like this one. Next up, this is, I don't know if this would be considered like a shacket or a jacket, because it's kind of more like just a shirt, I think, like a chambray shirt probably. And it's kind of out there and a little bit different. You'll all be able to see better in the try on what I mean. It's a little bit different for me, but I really don't have much in the way of like denim kind of layering shirts. A denim shirt like this, it's kind of a thinner material, would be perfect. But what I like about this is it's not just your standard denim shirt. I mean, it definitely has those vibes, but it's pretty like washed out. It's kind of a medium wash, but definitely has that mineral kind of effect. And then it has like a darker denim across the back, kind of like right at the very top of the back, and a stripe that goes all the way down the arm, which is why I thought it was kind of different. It just has a little bit more like visual appeal to it with the different tones, and obviously this blue isn't like washed, so it just has a lot of like visual and like textural interest. It has a bunch of buttons on the sleeve so that you can roll it up, which is what I ended up doing. I rolled it up like a tiny bit, and then it does button all down the front, like not with toggle buttons, just with snap buttons, which I prefer snap buttons. I know they're like not as cute, but they're so much easier to do and undo, which I really appreciate. And I think you can probably notice too, it's kind of, again, got that sort of raw detailing. It kind of just looks like someone just like cut it with scissors and then sewed it together. I got this in a small as well, and it fits really well. I feel like I probably, like if I had my choice, I might have gotten a medium just to get a little bit more oversizedness I don't think that's a word out of it, just so it could be a little bit bigger and a little bit like baggier and slouchy. But the small is totally fine. I think you could size up, but you could also totally get away with your regular size. Let me know what y'all think about this though, because this is a little bit different and not like super out there. Obviously it's not crazy, but I'm just curious how we feel about this like multi-toned kind of washed out denim. It does have the one pocket on the one side. This side doesn't have one. I don't know, I think I dig it. I really think I'm into it. I kind of like took a flyer on that when I ordered it, but I think I like it. Next up, this is also one of my favorite things in this haul just because it is so dang comfy. And I realized I got this in a medium, which this is one of the few things that like I did size up in. And when I took it out of the box, I was like, oh no, like is this gonna be, it just seemed like it was gonna be a little bit too big. But I tried it on and I'm totally comfortable with how it fits. So if you do size up in this, I think you'll be fine, but I definitely think you can stick to your regular size in this one. And again, maybe this is a shacket. I feel like the whole terminology for that is sort of getting convoluted at this point, but I am obsessed with this. It's kind of a corduroy, like it has a corduroy effect to it, as you can see, kind of with the ribbed detail, but it doesn't feel like corduroy. It's much softer. It almost feels like chenille. I think it almost looks like chenille, but it also kind of looks like corduroy. I don't know, but this is like the softest thing of all time. It's kind of the same texture on the inside. As you can see, it doesn't have a different material. Very comfortable. I love it. And it's again just a super neutral, like oversized shacket style where, you know, it kind of looks like a button down jacket with the collar, but just like that really big oversized look. And I just love it. It has the two little pockets on the front. Like those are all functioning pretty much all of these jackets have the functioning front pockets, but like none of them have regular pockets. I feel like I probably should have mentioned that. This black one looks and feels like it should have a pocket, like you want to put your arm in a pocket, but there's no pocket. This doesn't have a pocket. All the other shackets that I hauled from Forever 21 in my last haul don't have pockets. I don't know why nothing has freaking like normal pockets, like not the front pockets, not the frockets, regular pockets. I need to understand that because I feel like we all really appreciate a good pocket, especially, you know, in the fall and winter. Like I feel like when you're just layering up a lot, it's nice for your layers to have pockets. You can like throw your phone in it or your mask or whatever. I don't get it. Anyway, I digress. This is like the perfect shacket to have because this will go with literally anything because it's such a neutral shade and it's not even a pattern. It doesn't have, you know, plaid and all kinds of stuff on it. This is so perfect. You can wear it with any color, like you literally even like dresses, like, you know, bodycon dresses, especially maternity style. It will go with literally anything. The quality feels amazing. I would really not expect if you just like gave this to me without tags, I wouldn't guess Forever 21. They have like kind of that more trendy, expensive look, but for a lot less. And I feel like you're not feeling like you're sacrificing quality even though you're spending less money. And even at home, I feel like just in bike shorts and a tank top, I would want to be in that because it's so cozy and comfy. And then next up, this is like one of the only things, I know this has been like a lot of layering pieces. This like pretty much whole haul is just layering things and jackets, but I feel like that's what fall is, right? We get like some sweaters for the winter, but for fall, we just kind of like layer up our existing wardrobe for the most part, I feel like. So this is just fall clothing to me, but this is more of like an actual shirt. I mean, you could layer with this as well, and in the try on I did just layer with it because my bump is a little big for this. I really like it. This is kind of just like a flannel, a basic flannel shirt, but it's kind of cropped and it has a really cool raw hem on it. It's not like distressed or anything on the shirt itself, but I really liked the texture. I had never seen a shirt like this. I feel like this is very different. I feel like I haven't seen before this season really a lot of cropped flannels in general, but definitely not cropped like raw exposed hem kind of flannels. I feel like that's kind of a new style for this season. This material, however, is not a flannel material. I shouldn't even be calling it a flannel. It's just a plaid shirt. The material is almost kind of like a linen-y, like gauzy material, if that makes sense. It's very lightweight, like very lightweight. This would not really provide much warmth, which would make it really nice for the summer to fall transition. And it's not soft either, so it's like not the best material, but it's not scratchy or uncomfortable. But I really like the colors. I like that it's sort of like your standard flannel with like a lot of black and white, but then it has some kind of tiny pops of pink in there. It has the little like front pocket. Obviously, as y'all saw, I tried it on just with what I was wearing before and I just kind of layered it. I would definitely button this up, and because it is cropped, it's a really nice length to kind of just like tuck a little bit into your high-waisted jeans or leggings or whatever. I think this would be really cute to just do kind of a little front tuck. You could also totally like tie this up, and also you could just leave it open. So I feel like there's a lot of ways to style this. I did get a size large though, so I sized up like quite a bit, but it doesn't come oversized. So if you want it to be pretty slouchy, I definitely think you should size up at least one size, if not two. And I think postpartum it will be just right. And then these last two items, I swear these like broke Forever 21's website when they restocked these. These are not like brand new. They did have these last year, and again, like everyone freaked out about them. I think they came kind of late in the season last year though, so I feel like not a lot of people were able to get their hands on them. But these are the Free People jacket, like straight up dupes. Like I swear these are the closest dupes to the Free People. I don't even know what the official name of it, but just the quilted jackets. And I am so astounded at the quality. It's gonna be really hard for me to show you on camera because these are gigantic, but I actually got two different colors because A, I didn't really know what size I was gonna like, and also they were selling out so fast, so I literally just like grabbed whatever I could because everything sold out like the morning they posted it. I don't know how the whole world found out, but they sold out so quick, and they had a ton of colors. I think last year they only had like 2 or 3 colors. This year they had like 6 colors, maybe even 7. So I ended up grabbing 2 in 2 different sizes, and again, I kind of planned on like bringing some of these things back, but I really like them both. The color I really wanted was this brown color. This is such a pretty shade. It definitely has like a lot of the other things, just that kind of washed out, like older, like sun faded, washed a ton of times look, so it just looks kind of older and slouchy. The insides are really soft. It's like just a plain cotton, but it's really soft and really smooth. And these jackets are freaking heavy. Like these feel so amazing. If you kind of like squish it around, it almost feels like like it has like down or something in it. Like it just feels kind of like it's filled, and it's super soft. There's a lot of layers to this. Each of these little like quilted areas is double layered. It's got a little bit of a collar and does have pockets. These jackets actually do have pockets, like thank goodness. I can't imagine what these would be like if they didn't. But just like everything about these, like the detailing on them, they just feel so high quality. This is a size small, this brown one. I originally wanted to get a large, so the other color I grabbed is a large, but I can't really, it's not that you can't tell a difference. You'll definitely be able to tell in the try on the sizing differences between the small and the large, but also it's not like a huge difference. So I feel like if you can size up, you'd probably want to get that really true like Free People oversized effect. But if you can't size up, they're still really oversized, that you'll still get that effect, and I feel like you'll still be happy with it. Currently, like as I'm filming this, these are completely sold out. Like every single color is not available, but I assume they will be restocking these. So definitely check. I don't know if they have, I don't think they have like restock notifications. That's why it's kind of annoying on Forever 21. But definitely check it out. They have a ton of colors. I just can't believe how nice quality these feel. And they are a little pricey for Forever 21, I will say. They're like $65. So they're not like dirt cheap like you sometimes expect Forever 21 to have, but they're also nowhere near the price of the Free People version. But they give you the same exact look for way less in terms of like longevity and just like how warm it's gonna keep you. I feel like you will definitely get a very similar effect. I also like how like the front is just kind of a normal, like it doesn't have a band or anything, but when you get to the back, it does have kind of a little bit of like a slightly stretchy band. So the front just looks really kind of like loose and slouchy, but then the back, it bands in a little bit, so it's not just like super, you'll see in the try on a lot better, but because it has the band around the back, it sort of like hugs into your back a little bit better, so you're not like completely swallowed by this. You have sort of that billowy effect, but it sort of cinches in slightly, so you're not like completely swimming in this. But I was able to snag a large, which is like the size I originally wanted, mainly because one of the like Instagram bloggers that I follow, she is honestly probably even like smaller than I am. I'm normally like a size 4, but she's probably even a little bit smaller than me, and she usually wears a large. So I was like, well, if she needs a large, I definitely need a large. But the large is honestly like pretty big, so I don't even know that you need, like I said, to go 2 sizes up. With that being said though, I do really like how the large fits. It definitely has even more of that oversized slouchy look, and it's just like even more cozy. I just love everything being like so big, and just like you can just wrap yourself up in it, you know? And I really do like this blue color. It's honestly not what I normally probably would have gone for, like if they had everything fully stocked. But now that I have this, I'm really excited about it, just because it is like a little bit something different from what I would normally have, and a lot of my wardrobe is like the neutral like sand and browns and obviously grays and black, and I don't have a ton of color. And I feel like even though this is blue, this is not like an obnoxious, you know, like teal blue. It's more kind of just like a slightly brighter navy. It's exactly the same obviously as the brown one. I feel like you're getting a little bit less of like the washed faded effect with this blue color, but I really like this one because it is 2 sizes bigger. Again, it is like even heavier and bigger and heavy duty. It provides a lot of warmth, honestly. So even like during the winter, this would probably be enough. It rarely gets cold enough to need like a winter jacket, so this would honestly work so well. And this is such a versatile kind of jacket because you can wear it super casually with just like your athleisure. Like if you have like a sports bra, tank top, leggings, and sneakers, this looks cute layered over it. But also if you're wearing jeans and like booties and like a graphic tee, this looks good over it. It works with literally every outfit. Again, this has pockets. The pockets just feel like, I don't know, like they're really well made and secured. And even if you just feel this, it's really thick. I'm just super impressed. And I mean, for $65, you would definitely want it to be fairly decent. These are just such amazing Free People dupes. I swear, like there's really no reason to buy the real one if you can get something that looks just the same for such a fraction of the price. But do y'all see what I mean? Like that's everything for the haul, and I just feel like it was all so good, and it all like looks really cute, and it's good quality. So that's why I'm having a hard time, because I anticipated a lot of this going back, and now I'm just kind of obsessed with all of it. So I don't really know what to do in this situation. I feel like the stuff is just too good. Typically when I do a pretty big order anywhere, I can expect a few duds, but like Forever 21 just has no duds. They just don't. They're just doing so good, and I think I just happened to like make really good picks this time. So of course everything will be linked down below. Like I said, hopefully things are in stock, but if not, definitely keep checking back, because I mean, a lot of these are just like must-have. So that's going to be everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that this wasn't too long. I know this was kind of a lot of stuff, and I have a lot to say and I blabber. Definitely check out the description box for all the links and everything, and thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.